guys, welcome back to another episode of Riding the Reaper. Welcome back to the channel. Before we go any further, please drop a like on the video, share with friends and family, and smash that subscribe button. Sorry for talking again through my nose. I'm still sick. I've been sick for like 2 weeks now already, or a week and a half. So this is the next video. I'm going to drop the other video up here. Anyway, to the video where I searched TEMU for automotive products. Right, so this video is the next video in the lineup where I'm going to be reviewing the products or testing them. And so they finally came. It took like a week and a half, not too long. Normally takes, I've ordered from TEMU before, normally takes about a week and a half. And so we're going to go through the products right now, and then I'm also going to be testing them. And then you guys can obviously see for yourself which one of these products do you want, or the smaller things, which one or two or three things that you guys want in the competition. So this is the 1,000 subscriber giveaway competition. So what we're going to be doing is reviewing the products. Which one you like, you get to choose. So how the competition works is you need to be subscribed to the channel. You need to be following me on Instagram. So then what you need to do is on the video, in the comments, give me your name and surname at Riding the Reaper. So I'm going to put you at the bottom. So you would put at Riding the Reaper. So you would tag the channel, and then also hashtag Riding the Reaper as well. That you would need to do the same on Instagram. So on the post that I'm going to be posting on Instagram, you also need to at Riding the Reaper. So tag the channel, and then hashtag Riding the Reaper as well. So then I would do a random selector, which will then go through that criteria, check if you are subscribed and are following me, and check that you did give your name and tag the channel and hashtag the channel as well. So then it'll choose one of you lucky winners at home to win one of these products. So we're going to go through the products now, and let's start off with this one over here. It is a little bit damaged from customs. I did open it already. The others I haven't opened, so we're going to go through that together, and you at home will then be seeing the exact same thing that I'm seeing opening it, and we're going to open it together for the first time. This one I did open just to check that it wasn't damaged, so I didn't have to send it back or anything. So let's just pop this open. First of all, this is a funnel kit. So it's for coolant, and it's got a whole bunch of attachments, hoses, clamps, and so on to fill coolant. So let's open it up and take a look. So you can see over here, it's got a whole bunch of different for the coolant to attach onto the car. And it's got a bunch of funnels as well. So when we open it, we'll put that out of the way. So you'll see, first of all, bunch of different ones. It is nicely held together with one of these. So if you just take that loose, you'll see they are the biggest one, obviously, and then they go smaller and smaller. So you just put them all nicely back together so that you guys get it exactly the way that I got it in the box. So they got little hooks on them as well, nice to keep in place. So we've got that, and then we've got the actual, that's all that's in the box. Sorry about the box, guys, but that's not me, that's customs for you. If you guys have ordered online before from TEMU or wherever, you'll see this all came together in one big bag. So we're not doing an unboxing where I cut open a bag and cut open random bags. These all were ordered together, so they all came in one big bag. I just opened it to make sure everything was there. So if you open this up, this is cool that it's got a nice little lid. I'm hoping no one actually takes this in the competition, because this will be actually really cool to have. So really cool to keep. But if you guys do take this, then I'll just order me another one, no worries. But yeah, you got your nice little book to tell you how everything works, instruction book, instruction manual. And then you've got the little container itself, and it's marked as well. So you'll see it's got all the markings down here. it's in milliliters and ounces, so that's pretty cool. It's got a nice little hook there as well. And then you would pour it on here so it doesn't spill, and then I think you pull this out, and then the coolant will flow. Obviously, you use this as well. So you use these all together, and here's all the different clamps and so on. So I'm going to be testing it a little bit later just to show you how it works, and test it on one of the cars just to show you how all of these work. But that's pretty cool, and it's got the little hose that goes on there, like a little extender as well. So it's pretty cool that it's got everything you need basically. That's really cool. And let's just put this all back together for you guys. And the lid only goes on a certain way as well, which is really awesome. So none of this stuff can get lost. That's really cool. It's a really cool kit to have, especially if you do your services yourself, or even if you're just topping off coolant or whatever in your car. Really cool kit to have. Yeah, like I was saying, I really hope you guys choose something else so I can take this for myself. This box is so mixed up now. Okay, I'll pack this right later. So let's just get that out of the way. And then we're going to start from the top here. So these are, let me just open one. There's 5 in this pack. Those bags are already torn as well. And these are, get that off to the side. These are sponges basically. This is, I think you can use this as a buff side, but these are sponges, and you can see they're molded like this. I'm just going to get another shot up at the camera. So these are molded to the wheel, so when you applying nice tire shine or tire gel, that you don't have to worry about getting the entire wheel. It's really cool. It's a really clever design, making the sponge cut out this way. I know everyone always uses like the normal sponge or like the square sponge or a piece of sponge that they cut out, but this is really cool. And it's got this buff side, which is a nice little handle, so you don't get your hands full of gel or full of tire shine. Really cool design, really cool idea. That I'm going to be testing out as well. There's 5 in this packet. What I would actually do is this is really cheap and this is not really prize worthy, so I'm going to give with your prize, whichever one you choose, I'll give you a couple of these as well. So that's really cool. And then this is for all your detail boys out there. This goes at the bottom of the bucket. So I don't want to open this because it's not really something you need to test out. I mean, this is going to work either way. So you put this at the bottom of the bucket, and when you rinse your cloth, got your 2-bucket system going, you rinse your cloth, and all the sand and gravel and stones go to the bottom underneath this. So it works like a filter, like a sieve, so that all the little pieces of gunk and stones and stuff go to the bottom, so that your cloth doesn't pick it back up and you're not rubbing sand or stones all over your car. So that's a really cool piece of tech, piece of plastic that you could use at the bottom of the bucket. It's really cool. I would really use something like this to actually wash the car with. And then we've got this little sir right here. This is cool. I'm going to open this one just to show you guys. So how this works is when you got your car up on the lift or up on jacks or anything like that, and your car's up in the air and you're taking off your oil filter, you take the oil filter loose, pop your oil filter in like this, and then you hold it and you unscrew the oil filter, and any oil that's still coming out will go in there and get collected in this little funnel, so you don't get your hands dirty or your driveway or your garage floor. And then when you want to get rid of the oil, that's it, all sorted, no mess, no fuss. So that's pretty cool. This is bendable, so if it's a smaller filter you can actually just wrap it around, or if it's a bigger filter. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a really cool idea as well, almost like the sponges. Really cool, I like it a lot. It'll definitely be something that I would use, because I do all the oil changes on my car myself. And so a lot of this pieces is for you boys that actually get your hands dirty, you know, and actually do oil changes, coolant changes, and services and things like that on your car. It's a really cool piece to have as well. Something to think about getting. And then we've got this little device right here. This is a tire pressure gauge, and it's really cool because it's on a keychain. So you can see, you can attach it to your keys, and when you're out at the drag strip or when you're out at the dunes to check your tire pressure, it's nice and convenient. I just want to check quickly if it has batteries. Oh, okay, so this is like such. Let's get this out. And it just has an on button, so if you look right here, you'll see that it's got that little thing where you put the valve, and then just the on button, and then let's put it on, and there you go. Put it on, and as the pressure comes through, let me check if I can do this. Oh, it actually registered something, 0.6 psi. So that's pretty cool. It's got it in psi, in bar, in kPa, and kilograms per square centimeter. So we use bar in South Africa, so I set it to bar. And this is a really cool device, especially if you do drag racing, so you can check your tire pressure, especially if you're out at the dunes, lowering your tire pressure to hit the dunes, hit the sand. This is really, really cool to have. It's really nice and convenient to have with you at all times to check tire pressure. So on a nice little keychain on your keys. It's a perfect little gift for someone as well. So I'm just going to put that back. That's a cool little device. This is something definitely to invest in if you, it's not expensive at all, so it's very cool to invest in if you're going out to the track quite a bit. Let's get that all nice and secure again. There you go, this could be used, this could be yours, boys. So don't forget to enter the competition. And then this, I think everyone's seen this already. This was actually a really cool idea. Back in the day, I've never seen anything like this, but now it's become commonplace to actually use these. These go on your drill, as you can see there. Goes on the drill, and you use these to. I've seen people use this on their mats now. So. You know, you clean your mats. So what they do is they put it on a handheld drill, on a battery powered drill, and you just run it across the mat, and it kicks up all the dirt, kicks up all the sand out of there. This I can see being used like on mags, and then this one maybe on mags as well, or whatever you can find the use for. But they're all very good quality, very hard steel, and it's got all of them's got the drill bit parts as well. Really cool. Yeah, it's a really nice set. This is also something that I would have if none of you decide to take this. This will be a really cool addition for when detailing the Mustang or getting the car nice and clean. It just really helps get rid of that stubborn dirt and stains and, you know, clamped on dirt. It's really cool. And then Right here we've got battery tester. So this tests to see if your battery is still good, and the alternator, this is something I'm going to test as well. So I think this doesn't take any battery, so it actually uses the battery power. So I'll be testing this as well. Just got your clamps, put them on each side on your negative and positive terminals, and then you can test to see if your battery status is good, alternator status, check before charge is okay. Yeah, this is a really cool piece of tech as well. Put that off to the side because we're going to give a test. And then we've got this little one right here, which is pretty cool. This is for oil. So if you want to top up your oil, connect this little bad boy, and this connects on there, and this clamps on to the oil. So clamp it on, put it in the oil funnel of the car where the oil goes in, and fill it up. And that's that. That's a cool little device as well. This is cool to have as well. You can see it moves up and down, so you can adjust it. It screws in there, so you don't have to hold anything. Everything screws into each other, so it's very cool, very handy to have. And then that, as you release it, stays there by itself, so you don't have to do anything. Really cool. I'd really like to keep this as well. This is also cool when you're doing your maintenance on your car. And it clips there, holds everything into place, and everything unscrews. Really cool piece. Get that out of the way. And then we've got the drying towel. So this is self-explanatory. I just want to see how big it is, because they said it's pretty big. So this is a microfiber towel. It is pretty big, and it's really soft. And they say that this basically, it's only got one side to it, so you use the microfiber side, and you just basically run it on your car like such. You run it, and it cleans off the car, and it dries the car. So they say one wipe across the car and it should be dry, but we'll give that a test as well. So that's self-explanatory. And then we've got this, which is, this I'll open as well and give it a test, because this is the little, so let's just check the material. So this is, it's like a pleatherish material. So this has the hooks, see, and this is what goes over the front of the car when you're working on the car, so that your belt or your pants doesn't scratch. Okay, it's got nice and soft material on the inside, and then this on the outside. So if you mess on the car, it doesn't get on your paint, or if your belt doesn't scratch the paint up if you're leaning over the car in any way. So for all your mechanics out there, it's even got magnets in there, so the magnets also then grip onto the car. And this is nice and big as well. Let's see how big this is. Nice little big piece. Opens up there at the bottom a bit more as well, so it's nice and big. Put it over the front of the car like this, and then you can lean on it. Obviously with your belt or whatever is going to scratch the paint of the car, this will be there to protect it. Very nice piece. So we'll fix all that now. And then the last but not least, I got this little bad boy right here, and this is 10-liter bucket or catcher or catch can, if you will, for oil. It's a 10-liter bucket. See, it's very good plastic. Doesn't feel like it'll deteriorate or break or anything in the sun. And it's got a little funnel. So what happens is, drain your oil. When you're draining your oil, use all this nice little gadgets that we just shown there, like the oil filter catcher, and that thing to replace your oil with as well, that funnel. And you catch the oil in here, and you've got a nice little handle here at the back, a nice little handle in front, and you can tip it over into your other container which you would dispose of the oil with. So it's very cool design. There was another one that looked like a can itself that has an indent with like a little cap where the oil runs into, but that was only a 5 liter. So I like this one because it's a 10 liter. You even get a 15 liter, but I don't see the need for a 15 liter. I'm not draining truck oil or anything, so 5 liters is more than enough, but this is a 10 liter one. So very cool, very handy. And yeah, so we don't necessarily need to test this, because I mean everyone knows the concept of oil goes in here, oil comes out there. So don't need to show you how this is. And it's nice and wide as well, so you don't have to like position it. No, it's gonna catch everything. So that's all the products that we bought. That I basically spent about 1,000 rand. So on Temu for all these products, and that's what 1,000 rand will basically get you. So I don't know how many products there were. I didn't count now. You guys can count if you like. And then those are what you can win. So get choosing right now which one you want. And next in the video, I'm going to be showing you a few of these products and how they work. Okay guys, so we're going to test out our first little product, which is the tire pressure gauge. Just see if I can get in here. I don't know which will be the better side. Let me just pop you guys down here. So let's get this one off. And off we go. Put it on. It's set to bar already. And then push it around here and so as you can see, picked up 2.33 bar. This thing works the bomb. This thing is so cool. Like a little tester key for all your tire pressure needs. So the next little product we're going to review is this one over here. It's the oil filler clamp, if you want to call it that. Got the Reaper open here. She's the easiest to get to in terms of oil. The Hyundai is a very weird spot to try and get to. And I think I need to clean that off a bit. I don't want to give you guys something dirty. Off now, nice and clean. So what you do is you take linear clamp here, you unclamp this little PC. It's hard to do this with one hand. And then what you would do is you would clamp it together first. This thing's annoying. Clamp it together first. So like that. Clamp it together. Put it in the hole and unclamp. And look at that. So now you have both ends free. Clamped on there nice and tight. There's your funnel, and you can move this up or down, and then you just pour your oil in. Whoop, straight in. No mess. You have both hands to yourself. You don't have to worry about messing or trying to hold a funnel while pouring oil. That's a really cool little gadget. Next thing we're going to test, radiator cap is off. Yeah, I'll just wipe that off quick a bit. Clean that nice and clean with a lappy, with a old rag. And then they say this is the forward adapter, so the E, and yeah, nogal E's. So you'll see this fits nice and snug in there. There's a washer, nice little rubber washer, and then this cap goes on. It's so hard to do this all with one hand. Take this stopper out, and then they say this goes on. Oh, you see, it's the bigger one. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get the bigger one then quick. Yeah, got the right one this time. Let's take a look, see. Oh, it's still a bit small. I don't think this is the right one either. No. I went to go look now. They don't have one that matches my radiator cap, so hopefully the ones that are in the kit match your radiator cap. But you get the gist of it. You put this in, the radiator cap goes over it to clamp it in tight, and then this will go in there like that. You can actually even use it like this, and then you can measure how much milliliters. It's in milliliters and ounces, so how much milliliters of fluid needs to go in, and whoop, straight in. And if you want to stop it, say now it's getting too full, you got a nice stopper that just goes in like that, and the stopper's higher than the actual bottle, so you don't get your hand full of coolant. So yeah, nifty little toy as well, very cool to have if you do all your services and coolant changes and oil changes yourself. Very cool thing to have. Yeah, so I don't know how well you guys can hear me. As you can hear, I'm still sick as well. Voice is cracking every now and again. But we're going to be testing out the battery tester now. So you get your one, jeez, get your one lead onto the positive terminal. I know my engine bay is really crusty at the moment. I don't know how well this is going to work like this. Clamps are a bit small. And then you get your other one onto the negative terminal. Okay, it's working. So it says alternator's good, it's charging the battery, and the battery status is full. So this is a really nifty tool to check if your alternator's faulty or if your battery's faulty. So that's really cool. It's saying that it's full and that the battery is still good. This is a really cool tool to have. Just finished rinsing the car off. We got our towel here. Microfiber side down. Just laying it down. And then just gonna give it one wipe to see what it does. That's pretty dry. Okay, we're gonna go another round, and I'd say it works. Okay, and then for the other product, got the mat out, and then we got this little thing that tried to escape, you know. So we're gonna connect it to the drill, and then I've seen people use it on the carpets before, so I'm gonna give it a try and get all this sand and dirt off this carpet and see what it does. Okay, so they do hold it sideways like this, and then some people wash the carpets before as well, but what I like to do is get it while it's dry, so it gets a lot of the dirt out before the dirt gets wet and gets stuck into the carpet. Yeah, I think that was an awesome job. Right here, definitely worth it. If you can focus, there we go. Definitely worth it. You can see cleaned out the carpet really well. Even plumps it back up, so it's not so flat, like tramped on and flat anymore. It's nice and plumped up, so the carpet feels nice and thick again. As you can see, I can even make lines in it which I couldn't before with my hand, and it really gets out all the hair and anything that's trapped in there, sand, stones that normally go to the bottom of this carpet. So yeah, really good tool, really something to have if you detail and clean the car yourself. Really awesome. Last but not least, this little bad boy right here. Got our tire nice and dry, and then we've also also got the tire shine that we got from races, the Racing Edge, and let's see what it does. So this thing works awesome because it's curved to the shape of the wheel, so you don't have to worry about having to get all the areas or anything like that, like in here or on top of the wheel. It gets it all nice without having to even worry about it. Look at that. Let's get some more here at the bottom. The sponge is nice and absorbent as well, and you don't get any tire shine in your hands because you're holding it on that piece over there. So that's really cool. There we go, nice and glossy. If you're using an old sponge or lappy or whatever that you use to do your tires, I would definitely recommend switching over to one of those. It's really awesome. It's nice that it's curved. And yeah, so that's it for the product reviews. Remember to enter the competition. All you need to do is comment down below on this video at Riding the Reaper and hashtag Riding the Reaper. I use a random selector, and you could be one of the lucky winners to win one of these products. I've shown you now a few of them. You can choose whichever one you want. If it's one of the smaller items, I'll then obviously give you a couple more things of the items, whichever one you want. If it's one of the bigger things, you get to choose one. Yeah, good luck to everyone out there. Remember, just comment down below at Riding the Reaper, hashtag Riding the Reaper, and I'll be calling in the next video the winner of the competition. The competition, I would say, let's give it about 2 weeks. So in the next 2 weeks, we'll know who the winner is, and I'll announce it in that video. Or let's say the next 2 videos, I'll announce the winner. Not the next video after this one, but the one after that, I'll announce the winner. And then I'll drop you a DM or call you or whatever, and then we can arrange postage to your location, or we can arrange a pickup. Doesn't really matter. But that's it for this video. It's Riding the Reaper. Peace out.